Covered this amazing thing right here, which is maintaining your lat spread. Okay, maintaining your lat spread throughout the whole motion, no matter where it is. So the cable's trying to pull him down and forward, right? It's trying to pull him down and forward. He has to pull it up and behind him. Okay, it's wider than him. He has to pull it narrow and put it down back out wide. And his number one job is to maintain this lat spread throughout. He's using his legs to dig in real hard. Could look like a little puppet master back here, and I could be doing this. And put them back down. Pull them together. Good. Last one, lat spread. Don't lose your lat spread.
Okay, so we're back at it today. We're 12 weeks out from Toronto Pro. We're here with Seifert, and he's gonna be teaching me how to get my traps bigger. We've been doing lots of different back days, mostly focusing on getting lats really big, but now we're trying to get our traps really big. We also want to work in some rear delts today. So Eric's going to take us through that, and it's going to be a good one. Follow along. This T-bar row, because we can set it up so you can go wider, you can go more narrow. There's also these floating handles, really nice. You can also adjust down here, which is great. So I think you had me doing it a little bit more.
You might be might want to go down one. All right, so we're gonna focus Robin on actually moving his shoulders off his rib cage. Okay, so the shoulders go that way for him to get as much range. Really important, we don't collapse our spine when our shoulders go over. Most guys will drop their rib cage, but our shoulders, not our hands.
And I don't want to drop my head like this.
Yeah, our head stays floating, okay? So we keep our normal spine. Shoulders go off the rib cage to create the extra space. The number one area I get so much questions about is, can you fill in this back, lower part of my back? And most people just don't move their shoulder enough to get that to move. So it becomes a lot of Terry's work, which is just arm on scapula, not scapula on spine.
Really using my feet to push through this pad has been really important.
Yeah, you're not just standing there. Yeah, hands are just hooks. They don't do any of this. Yeah, they just hold on. That's it. Yep. Up, off. Yes. There it is.
Yeah.
Up, off. Up. Yep. There it is. And go. One more. Squeeze. Up, over. Attaboy. Good. That's it. There you go. That's the other thing, you can also get so hyper focused on the speed element that you're not like squeezing, that you start to think about moving slowly, which is like, oh, hyper control, and now it's like, that's a whole nother challenge, right? Versus allowing yourself to actually just like, okay, let it go.
I'm feeling decent today. Like the tank top. It's Iron Legacy. You know, the thing about me and the apparel companies is I'm not loyal. I like wearing just what I like to wear. So Jed North, Iron Legacy. Okay. 1, 2, and okay. Yep, got it. Ooh. Ooh. Oh.
Good. Moving you, not the handles.
Yep.
There we go. Drive you through. There we go.
Yep.
Last one, shoulders over. Squeeze you through. Use your legs. Attaboy. Okay, so people, this is a low to high row. This is conveniently screwed up by most people. I'll sound political, but if the pull is coming from below you, your job is to come up. Okay, this is not a mid row or a high to low row. So your shoulder blade has to actually come up to create the space. This is just traditionally the shortest range you have for a row. So everybody wants to make it longer, starts to side bend and pull down. Okay, this is actually an upward pull to create enough space for that shoulder. There, he should be coming up. This is literally a shrug. Okay, which is why we put it in sort of a shouldery trap day, right? This handle has to come up. It's not going this way. Robin, 27 more reps and we'll just demo that.
Because this side feels so smooth.
Yeah.
And then the other side, I keep doing reps until it feels better, but it doesn't.
Yeah, so he has to start initiating more with this almost right away. He has to come up to create enough space. So this is kind of a gunfighter, reach for your guns kind of thing here. This is up and back, not down and back. There. Otherwise he takes hold of the handle when really it's this stuff moving up here. Legs in the ground. There, because there's something coming up. I better be pushing down. There. You got it. Snap the elbow right away. Bend the elbow right away. There. Up higher. Yes, there it is. There we go. So big deal. If this has to go up, you better be pushing down. Most people just sit on these pads. They don't think about pushing with their legs. But if I want to engage all this lat stuff, this big belting system attaches with your hips. I need to use this. Okay, your thoracolumbar fascia is a big anchoring system for your lats. So use your legs, people. There we go, pushing down. He's pushing up through my hands. Pushing up through my hand, there it is. Good, pushing up. Even on the way down, he's pushing up in my hands. That's it. So now we have a high to low row, which means our shoulders are really gonna have to move. So full upward rotation is way out there, right? So it's gonna feel again like if you get caught moving the handle versus moving your shoulder. So one of the first things, this is the most comfortable thing for most people, is this up. If I said move my hand out of the way first, on the way as you go, that's not really down, that's kind of behind you. So up through, slide through and bend. There you go. And remember, it's moving the elbow and upper arm and shoulder. When that stops moving, the handle doesn't matter. There you go, good fix.
Yeah.
Do you feel that just you start to want to just move the handle at the end?
Try to move it straight down.
Yeah, so I'm not moving this. This is attached to this, a rope, might as well be a rope. This is what's moving here. This wrapping around, sliding back around, and the handle just comes with you. There you go. So this will always stay perpendicular here. This is just moving. This is just moving. There, away, out there. Yeah, there. I can almost coach this from the bottom of this bottom line, till he's done. See? So we're doing this middle row, kind of a little more variety. As again, once we, no, the lower. With this sort of parallel grip, it's gonna have to make him wrap his shoulders around his rib cage. So when he pulls this back, I need to see this sort of closing, opening, closing with this lat and trap focus. Once again, kind of like the T-bar row, we can see the shoulders have to get around. Okay, they have to get wider like that so they can squeeze. And again, don't be fascinated with the handles. There's a point where that handle starts coming up and you don't need to deal with that. Does that make sense? Yeah. So it's gonna feel like a little up at the end. By the time you get there. Otherwise the elbows will chicken wing out for you. We don't want that. Done, there. It's more about, can I get this to move? You see all this sort of blood flow here, getting a little dark. Yeah, there. If you're moving this without your shoulder blades moving, it's just arm on shoulder blade. It becomes a Terry's exercise, and I want the shoulder blades to move on the spine. Yep. Just finish with your lat spread. Don't finish with your hands. You got it. Yep. Big lat spread, legs, legs. Last one, big lat spread then. Bigger lat spread. Up, broad, dig the arms in. Yeah, there you go. See? There you go, buddy. So you feel that's no different.
Oh yeah.
It feels great. Like, oh, yeah. I just practiced that.
That feels good.
Right? Super simple.
Yeah.
So all we're gonna do, we're using this hammer strength. I know I have to look twice. So the difference in the handle right here is that it's angled down, okay? So we're gonna make sure we stay, but if anything, we're really not grabbing the handle, right? We're gonna try and think about these handles are kind of pushing out to the walls. You're gonna hold them, okay? So I'm internally rotated to match the handle versus externally rotated, so I'm internally rotated. From here though, I'm gonna hold one as I push the other one out, hold one as I push the other one out, and my whole shoulder is trying to push the other one away. Okay, make sense? Good, so one stays in while the other one goes. Think of whichever one holds, the whole shoulder is gonna push this one away. Okay, and then when this one loads up, this whole shoulder is pushing this one away. Your hands don't do anything but hold it. There you go, not even that high. There, when these stop moving, done. There, I'm gonna put my chin right here and you're gonna elbow me in the chin. There you go. There, elbows out and elbows in. So it's not up and down, it's in, out, in, out, in, right away. The elbow's gonna drop in, and elbows go out, drop in. There you go. There you go. Elbows out, elbows in, distinctly follow them in. There you go. There, see how there's an end?
Yeah.
Otherwise it's like, oh, the bars come higher, my shoulder's gonna have to do something different. So this is just like,
Yeah, I feel that.
that's it. But if you get busy trying to pick up the bar, then the body's like gonna have to move out of the way. It's like my hand, if this was a cable, then the cable's gonna angle like across. But this isn't, it's a fixed hand, so my shoulders are there's gonna be an end.
Yeah.
Makes sense, right? There's gonna be an
Yeah.
end. But it's
Okay.
back to this, it's not a high pull that way. Does that make sense? You're not gonna high pull, get out of the way.
Okay.
So you just stay in the way the whole time, right? So there's gonna be just this weird, draggy movement. So it's elbows in,
Yeah.
not down, elbows out, elbows in, elbows out, elbows in. So there's still a shruggy thing in there, right? Yeah, there you go. But it's just this drag. Yeah, there you go, that one looks great. Yeah,
One
so
of them
this
looks
has come
good.
up quite a bit since we started.
Yeah.
See how
It's
much
just,
it
it's
wraps
just this
around?
side that's not.
Yeah, but it's just the position of your shoulder.
Yeah.
It's not some magical thing. It's like, where's your shoulder settling?
Yeah.
So
I don't know what to
see
do.
how this,
I don't know
see
what
how
to do
this
with it. Yeah.
is coming here. There,
Yeah.
that's it.
But that doesn't feel right either.
I'm just saying that if
Yeah.
you want to pose them,
Yeah.
these are coming over.
Yeah,
yes?
for sure,
Right?
yeah.
You're going to take this up over. So I'm going to take this up over. There.
Yeah. All right. So there we go. We did a little trap day, rear delts, and yeah,
Back day, yeah.
back day.
Yeah.
Focus
back
on
to-
traps.
Yeah. Lots of scapular motion. Right? Go get it, people.
There you go.
Get it. Don't get it.
Cheers.